Hi, I'm Clint Wardlow, and I am here to foist upon you one of the greatest horrors known to civilization. That most hideous form of art, the home movie. It's kind of the cinematic equivalent of the Chinese torture, The Death of a Thousand Cuts. But at least with The Death of a Thousand Cuts, something interesting is happening. You may not like it much, but it's not boring, and it does have significance to you. Let's face it, home movies are just a series of meaningless images, usually only important to the people who took them. And why they had to take them, I don't even know. They were there. I guess your memory doesn't do nearly as much as it should. It had been 3 years since my last vacation. My days were getting on the metro, riding to work, working, getting on the metro, riding home, and about 2 hours of television. And what better place is there to get your bearings back than that bastion of liberal thought and Neapolitan excitement, Salt Lake City, Utah. Now here are a series of shots out of an airplane window. That sensation of motion, that sensation that I'm actually going somewhere, that my dull, drab life suddenly is moving forward towards, Salt Lake City. I infringed on Lewis and his lovely wife Dana's hospitality for about 5 days. I forced Lewis to drive me up to the top of Big Cottonwood Canyon. I'd been in DC, a swamp. I wanted to get up in the mountains. It's a nice drive, we enjoy it, and it's kind of one of those home movie things. You gotta show yourself in the exotic locales. And Utah, which is frankly filled with exotic locales, the closest one we could get to in a day was the top of Big Cottonwood Canyon. Now here Lewis and I are romping around in the snow. We're doing that kind of touristy thing. Kind of snapshots that move. My friends were the unlucky participants in my capture of moments of their lives. People don't really act out their lives in front of the camera. Everybody looks invariably happy unless you sneak videos of them in trying and bad moments, and then they're not going to thank you for that, even though it would be a little bit more interesting. Your home movies would be a lot better if you had some of the drama of people's lives, but then you would probably not have any friends or people trying to hunt you down and beat the hell out of you because you posted their latest trauma on YouTube. It's just the payoff isn't worth the consequences. I really liked filming the Flippy guys. They were a pretty spectacular video, and frankly, I think they kind of like showing off for the camera. It's this Brazilian form of martial art, kind of this dance, fighting thing. It's known as capoeira. Now, I don't know in a fight situation what good it does to do all these flips. I guess it's a good way to kill some time on a Saturday. Go down to the park with a bunch of your closest friends and do a bunch of flips. I mean, if I could do it, that's how I'd spend my weekends. Drink a beer, do a flip. Go to the park, do a flip. It's just kind of a cool thing to do. Now here's a montage of images of things I really couldn't fit into anything else. But I thought, what the hell, I got some video, let's put them together in a montage. I don't know, how you cut them together, or why even cut these together like this, other than I said, that looks cool, I think I'll include it in my video. And nobody will ever guess how artistically bankrupt I really am. You didn't really get much montages in the day of Super 8 because it was a pain in the ass to cut it together and all of that. But video, you got computers now, you can cut the hell out of everything, slap a little music on top of it, and voila, you got home music video. It's just one of those things. If you got images, you want to use them. That's at least the way I look at it. I like images, and I like putting them into video, and I like forcing them on my friends. Everybody knows that Utah is Mormons, Mormons, and more Mormons. What trip to Salt Lake City would be complete without a tour of Temple Square? You know, you're walking around and there's these nice, pleasant young people with tags on who are trying to rope you into becoming a Mormon if you're not already one. I particularly like this Jesus statue. It feels so celestial, so heavenly. The rest of the visitor center is a little kishy. You have these wax representations of Joseph Smith, Brigham Young, and these other Bible-y guys. I forget who they are, but I know they did stuff in the Bible and they were famous. They were obviously holy and doing holy things, and so they deserve a wax effigy within the visitor center. I really think a home video is not complete without at least some bad swirly camera effects, where someone says, oh, that's nice, and whips the camera over that way, or they're done filming and they shoot the camera up. Now, I've put them all together. That way, it's even more of a vomit-inducing experience for you, the viewer. And in essence, that's one of the least appreciated arts of video, is the torture you can inflict on the viewer. I don't think enough of it's being done. I wanted to recreate the whole agony. Unfortunately, I can't come to your home and pull out the projector and put up a screen and turn out the lights, sit you down, and force you to watch it, which is what I would really like. I think the point of home movies is to really bore the viewer. Unless, of course, you are making home movie porn, but we won't go there on that.